up parts, and any minute you guys are gonna fall. So let's continue. Let me fix this fast, you guys. Hi guys, this is take two. This is what happens when you take so long before you can film something. Anyway guys, how you doing? You're well? I hope you're doing well, and I am back. I'm back here to just say that I'm sorry for having left without notice, without any signal. I just disappeared, and there has been a lot happening in my life, and I felt like the break was needed, yes, but it was not intentional. I won't come here and lie to you guys and say that I intended to take the break. It just happened because life. That's all I can say for now. But without getting into more details, I just want to let you know the things that I've learned along the way, especially during that break, because it was with a lot of emotion that it happened. It was with a lot of lessons to learn around me and around the people that surround me. And I felt like, you know what, even if I won't let you know exactly what happened, I'm just going to be accountable and just let you know that, you know what, sometimes when life happens, you need, and it gets you, just like, you know, the COVID, how it put a stop to everything. I felt like my life was paused for a minute, a hot minute. And since it was not intentional, that's why I'm gonna come here and explain to you the things that I've learned and the lessons that I learned first. And okay, it's kind of a ramble video somehow. I don't even know, but I'm gonna see how to call this video. I don't even know, but yeah. Of course, there has been other things happening. There has been when I say my life when I say my life felt like it was paused for a minute, I don't mean in all areas of my life. Some parts were like still, you know, there were some still things still going on as usual, but like for instance the platform, the things they use for this, the energy, it was just off. And it was like God telling me, you know what, I need you to pause for a minute, and I need you to rethink, go back to the starting point, like why did you start this channel? And it took me a few days before I could realize that God wants me to do a review, or rather to step back and remind myself why I started this platform. And it was like an aha moment for me when I realized that, oh my God, you know, this is why I started the channel. I didn't start this channel to just come here and enjoy myself and and all those things, but I just came here to encourage, to inspire, to open up myself to people and get to resonate with people in different situations. And it occurred to me when there's an interview I did on Bettie TV, and most of you guys, I know that you've come. Before I even continue, guys, my subscribers, you guys, you're just amazing. You came and I disappeared. Oh my God, my bad. That was really bad. But karibuni sana, I've not gotten a chance to like welcome you officially, because I know there's a lot of people, you guys. There's a lot of new people. Thank you so much for trusting me with your time. Thank you so much for trusting me with your, you know, mental, like, you know, just finding time to be able to watch my videos. Karibuni sana. Oh my God. My tripod, guys, is acting up. I need to visit Cydia Gadgets. If you have not checked Cydia Gadgets, please check them out. I'm gonna leave a link down below so that you can be able to see the good stuff that they have. I need to visit them as well. It's been a minute, and this tripod is gonna embarrass me. I hope it's not gonna fall. You guys, if you just knew where I have plugged you, you'd not even believe it. Anyway, guys, So what was I saying? I was saying that it was a moment for me to go back. Okay, not necessarily go back, just to remind myself, like, why am I doing this? Like I wanted, when I started this channel, I wanted it was a prayer for a really long time. It was a prayer that I was asking God, oh God, for a really long time. I didn't have equipment, I didn't have anything, I just knew that I wanted to do this. I wanted to have this platform so I can inspire people, speak hope, speak faith, just be able to give, you know, okay, not solution because I'm not an expert on anything, but just to allow people to know that there's a God who hears, and there's a God who answers, and there's a God who takes us through this life, and that you don't have to be alone. And I think even through my life, that's what I have always wanted to be, to show people that, you know what, yes, I am going through this struggle, but when I come out, I want to testify, I want to let people know that even you, wherever you are, you're gonna come out. I like to see my challenges as things that will, I like to see myself whenever I'm in a challenge, that it is not just about me at that moment. It is about God, and the fact that other people will learn from my mistakes, will learn from my situation, will learn from my testimony. And that is why I did an interview on Bettie TV and even other platforms, after people, the things that I've gone through, that you know what, you see me right now here, and I'm not yet where I need to be or where I am praying to be, but just the fact that I am here and I was somewhere, it's just testimony enough to show that indeed God is, and He can do it for anybody who is listening to me. In as much as there has been a pause in this channel and also on social media, I've been doing other things underground, let me say. I think it's safe to say right now that I've been doing other things. I'm trying to come back to my music. I'm trying to bring you guys some good things that will continue to inspire you and hopefully will encourage you. And so I've been working with my amazing producer on some things, some steps, and I hope that it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I need to say that I feel like we are slanted. Guy, what's wrong with me? Did I forget how to feel? Okay, you guys, I'm in the studio, so there's so many whatever's, I don't know, what do you call these things? Lightings and stuff at the back. But yeah, there's been so many lessons I've learned during this period where I was quiet. And I know social media can be another whole, it can be full of noise, and sometimes you feel like you're not even able to think. You forget who you really are, you forget what you are meant to do, you lose focus on yourself. And I think for me, it was that moment where I'm like, oh my God, you face your life, you face yourself, rather, you face yourself, and you're like, away from Betty KANJA on Instagram, Betty KANJA on Facebook, on YouTube, on all these platforms. Who am I really? Who am I? Hey, it's not easy. It's hard to just face your situations and post everything and just go to a quiet place and remind yourself who you are and what you can do other than everything else that anyone thinks out there. And the pros and cons are there. They will be there. The pros are that I was able to rediscover myself. I was able to remind myself that why I'm doing this, and to find a balance in what I'm doing, not to go to extremes. And that's why sometimes when I feel like I'm running out, I like to bring people on board so that they can be able to talk to us, they can be able to share with us their experiences and all that. And sometimes I just share my life. Sometimes I just give you my stories. And I think, and also beauty and all that, that is just a whole of round, okay, yeah, round, is it? A whole lot of what I do that surrounds me and the things that I'm passionate about, etc., etc., etc. So that was the pros, and I also was able to be able to face myself. That's when you realize that, oh my God, so I can be okay without makeup. I can be okay without um, posting on Instagram. Life can still be okay without having to, compete with, Instagram, posting the best picture, and being able, always posting some stories, telling people where you are, what you're eating, and stuff like that. It can still be okay if you don't do all that. But the cons are, like, for instance, when I disappeared, that was when my subscribers were rising up. That's when most of you guys uh, were coming on board, and then all of a sudden, I disappeared. I'm really sorry. Karibuni sana again, karibuni sana. But and also it was, like I said, because it was not planned and it was not intentional at all. Things just happened. Hey, and it was hard for me at first. Like when God is trying to redirect you here, but you're fighting God. God is trying to tell you, take a break, but you're still fighting. You're like, God, why does this have to happen at this time? But I'm learning to not question things and just let life be. I'm learning to, okay, let me take off this. This is my lighting button now. Inanifungia camera jameni. That's better. Like, it was, the cons were that, yeah, as in, you were fighting. The first few days I was fighting, and I was like, this cannot happen now. It is not supposed to happen now, just when I'm having a peak on my channel. But God was like, no, I have good plans for you. You don't have to worry about a thing. And the book of Matthew just reminded me, you know what? You don't have to worry about these things. What God has a bigger plan for you. And sometimes you may feel like you've hit a rock and there's no other option. You are done. But God has a way. God has a way out of it. And my voice is just, I'm having tonsils zinanisumbua. Guys, tonsils are something else. They've been a bother to me since I was a child, and this time round they just come on one side, this side, and it is very painful. So I'm having to feel like I'm talking with one. There's no energy on this side. The energy is just on this side. Like I'm slanted, like how am I even saying? Anyway, guys, so yeah, I have learned to allow God to be God in my life. I have learned to allow life to happen, if you know what I mean. I have learned that sometimes you will be alone in this life. Sometimes it will be just you and God. Sometimes people will not understand where you're trying to go, and they will not understand what you're trying to do. They will not understand where you are at in life, whether it is financially, emotionally, socially, and sometimes people will not be able to, I was almost saying able, as in sometimes people will not be able to handle you in your circumstances, and the human nature is that they withdraw when something is too complicated to people, and they cannot explain or they cannot understand. They withdraw, and that is human nature. So sometimes when you're going through a difficult moment, people will watajiondoa, and that's okay, because that is when you realize, you discover the power that is within you, that is not supposed to come from outside. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but yeah, like you will realize the power that is within you, that God has given you, that doesn't really have to come from the outside world. And also knowing that, hey, this life is just you and God. If you've never gotten to that moment where you realize that life is so personal, life is so personal, in such a way that when you are celebrating, when you are mourning, when you are, these heavy emotions, these heavy things, people might not understand the magnitude of what is actually really happening inside you. I've lost friends, I've lost people, I've lost family, I've lost, not losing like losing dead, but just the connection, the whatever that was there, the kind of relationship we had with them. And it's not to say that because they didn't do ABCD, but I ask myself, at the end of the day, the universe is a very fair, whatever, what do you call it? Like, the universe is always so fair to us, in the sense that what you give out is what you always receive. So when you find yourself sometimes when you're through something and people are just you need to ask yourself, am I always there for people? Because there has to be, either you are not always there for people, or you have the wrong people in your circle. So I had to sit down and get myself to question these things, ask myself these hard questions, and be like, why is this happening? Why are people, giving way to your situation and just ignoring you and things like that? And of course, I came to a conclusion and I realized where the problem is. And that means it was I don't know if it's a good thing, so that's a pro. And I was able to understand the power of giving. Giving, what you give out there should be what you receive. It will always come back to you. So yeah, that guys being said, I wish to say that it is important that I had the break. It is important that I took the time to rethink, and I'm okay. Don't promise. I was almost. Oh, okay. Maybe I should promise, just so I can be able to work hard and have a go. And the thing is, I will be able to. I'm back. I'll be able to give you content. I'll be able to be consistent, I don't know, guys. Do you notice that I'm talking this side of this part of me is like na feel nikiwa mzito this side. Anyway, guys, what was I saying? There will be content coming your way, and will be consistent, and there will be good things are coming. Good things are coming, and yeah, let's it is a good thing that I learned how to be. Let's learn to be good to each other, give love so that we can receive love, understand your circle, know who you are, who you can fall back to when things go wrong, because sometimes we fall back to the wrong people and we end up being hurt, and we end up being broken and frustrated. And all these things I've learned. And it's not that I didn't know. It's just that I was in that moment where it was happening to me. Understand? So I didn't know that, you know what, if people are not coming through for you like you do to them or anything like that, you need to question. And you just get in the moment of questioning the hard questions, asking yourself the hard questions. Oh my god, what am I? My mind is all over the place. But yeah, guys, I'm so happy for your patience with me, although you didn't know what was happening to me. But I hope now that you're clear and you're good to go. Of course, I couldn't just come here and bash on you like nothing happened. Like, I am accountable. I know that I have followers and I have people who look up to me in this channel and everything. And even on my DM, some people come to me and they're like, they're blessed, they all these things. And I'm happy. It gives me joy to just know that I am part of someone's life out there. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for your continued, you know, just bearing with me in this whole situation. And also my music, just to say this again, I am coming back with more music. I will come back with more opening up. If need be, I always have once in a while people coming on board, and people you love, people you admire, people you look up to. And it is my desire that this whole platform will not only be a place where you just click, see and go, but there will be an impact in one way or another, whether directly or indirectly, into your lives. And it is not in vain you watching me. It is my hope that it will never be in vain. It will never be, it will not, like, you will not live here the same way you came back. You understand what I mean? Nenda nimechoka na kuongea. Of course there's so much that is there to say and to learn, but for now I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna love you there and just remind you that if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Consider subscribing. It supports my channel to grow, and because we are headed to 1,000 subscribers, please let your friends subscribe. Let them subscribe, let them know about this channel. So by that I mean you share, you comment down below. What are your thoughts? What do you do? By the way, I'm curious to know, what do you do when life happens and things happen that draw you to stop doing whatever you are good at and whatever you love to do? What do you do? How do you handle? How do you get about that phase in life? And I also want to know, like, how has social media impacted your life, personal life? How has it impacted you? And how do you get to balance between the person you are and the person people see, or rather the person that people perceive you to be? You understand what I mean? But yeah, I'm so happy. Other than that, there's been peace in my heart. Let me just say that it is important to know that there has been peace. I've added weight. I can tell. Yeah, I can tell because also there's some friends of mine who told me that we are hitting the gym. We are hitting the gym very soon. But yeah, guys, I'm so happy. I'm gonna leave you now because I keep talking and I am tired, and my jaw is telling me to stop. Still need to stop. Anyway, guys, I'm happy. Thank you so much. Subscribe, comment, share, all the good stuff, and God bless you so much. God bless you. Love you all.